Sup guys, my name is Alex
Hi, Megan.
and this is Squish Gym Home Workout Day 2 of the program that we promised you guys we were going to do. So the warm-up is the same warm-up as day 1. If you guys need a reminder on how to perform it, please go back a video and watch it so that you get a reminder. Any questions can always let us know in the comments below. So we are going to start with a water bottle single arm shoulder press. As you guys have known, water bottles are going to be our friend for this month of quarantine. The only piece of equipment that we're adding to this, aside from our said water bottles, is the knee band. So if you guys don't have a knee band, you can still perform a lot of these exercises, but you're gonna have to go for more repetitions basically. So the thing about calisthenic workouts and minimalistic workouts is that they're very individual in how much each person can do. Primarily, you guys have to focus on pushing to getting near to failure or failure. That means that you can't do any more repetitions. So Megan, please grab the water bottle with one hand. So the thing about single arm shoulder presses is that it's not only a shoulder exercise, it's also a core exercise. So please push the bottle up, all the way up. There you go. So as she's pressing the bottle up and down, go up and down. She's also contracting this part of the core here so that her trunk does not move out of the way. So it's very important for you guys to stiffen the trunk as you're pressing the water bottle up and down. So in this case, Megan is going to do 51 arm water bottle shoulder presses because she's pretty strong and she can press a lot. So in your case, if you can find something that's heavy enough to only do for 10 repetitions, that would be the best. But if you can, pick up the heaviest thing that you have access to and do as many repetitions as you can until you feel exhaustion. Right, thank you for that. So obviously with any single limb exercise, you gotta do the other side too. So next up is going to be the pause Bulgarian split squat, 3 sets of 12. So for this one, if you guys haven't done Bulgarian split squats before, body weight is enough. We have this box here emulating a bench or a sofa or some surface where you can elevate your foot. Megan, please stand in front and elevate one of your feet. And so this is the starting position of the Bulgarian. Now, please show us a repetition. She's going to go down and pause and then engaging her glutes to go straight up. So please give me some repetitions, Megan. Now, as she's going up and down, it's very important for you guys to notice that she's bringing her hip in a diagonal and raising her hip in that same diagonal. This basically focuses the work more into the glutes as opposed to the quads. If you guys wanted to work your thighs more, what you would do is a more upright Bulgarian where the knee goes forward and the body stays more upright and then you go straight up, as opposed to that hinging variation where you're going down into the hinge and up. So you're going to be doing 3 sets of 12 with a 3-second pause at the bottom. So, thank you, Megan. After you guys are done with this one, what you guys are gonna do is a single arm row. In this case, we're using our water bottles to emulate a little bit of weight. So you're gonna get into a bench where you are setting off the knee with the same arm and then rowing all the way up with the opposing arm. Now, most people really screw up this exercise because they are just relaxed in their trunk, and so they're all bent all over the place and they're just pulling the arm up and down like so. You can see how the shoulder is rounded forward. So it's very important to add torso stiffness to this and make sure that the work is going to the back, upper middle back when you are rowing. If the weight is too easy, accentuate it with a slow contraction and with a pause at the top. And as well, it's very important to focus on pushing the shoulder back into the scapulas so that you can get more contraction of the middle and lower fibers of the trapezius. Now, it's also important to know that her trunk right now is neutral. She's actively engaging her core with the technique that we showed you guys on the dead bugs, pushing that stomach out, engaging that pelvic floor. Thank you, Megan. So this one is 3 sets of AMRAP. It's as many repetitions as you guys can. Same principle. If you can find something heavy, look for something for 15 reps. Now, we're going to do knee banded donkey kicks. So for the donkey kicks, that's where you guys will use the band. If you do not have a band, you can still perform the exercise. You're just going to need a way more repetitions. So if you have a mini band, you'll grab onto it. You'll bend. You'll go into the ground in quadruped position. Make sure that you stiffen that torso, kind of like we do normally in the bird dog. And then you're going to raise the leg up, trying to keep it bent. So see right here, Megan did more or less like a kickback. To make it into a donkey kick, you bend the shin like you're trying to raise the heel straight up. Go down, Mex. And then keeping it bent like this deactivates the hamstring and permits more load into the glute. So for this exercise, you guys should be doing 3 sets of 15. But if you do not have the band, 3 sets of 25 will give you a very nice solid burn. All right, Mex, thank you. So once you're done with this, you guys will take off the mini band and you'll grab again the water bottles. And this exercise is actually gonna be pretty hard if you do grab water bottles. Grab both of them, please. We're gonna be doing a bent over back fly. So in the bent over back fly, you are going to start engaging yourselves in a hinge. So in the hinging position, it's important to shift the hip back, keep the weight in the middle of your feet, and then raise both arms up. So in this position, you guys should be feeling your core, butt engaged, and this part of the trapezius stabilizing, as well as this muscle working actively to go up and down. Give me some reps, Max. This is the muscle that you guys are trying to work, but you're gonna get work on across your whole body. If you wanna accentuate the work more into your glutes, you would shift the hip back more and engage the back fly. 3 sets of 15. Thank you, man. So then finally after this, we got our glute burner. Megan, please go into the floor in a frog pump position. So you guys have options. If you have any amount of weight, you would put it on top of your hip. In this case, we are using our wonderful water bottle. A human is a good weight for this. You have the person straddle the one that's in the ground, and basically the job of the person on the ground is to raise their hip up and down. So this is 4 sets of 50, and it's meant to be done with a strong contraction. Give me bad repetitions, Megan, just go up and down fast. If you guys do this, it's not gonna do anything. So it's very important that you guys add intention to your exercises when you don't have equipment. Intention is your voluntary contraction. How strong are you squishing the butt? So as she goes up and she squishes strongly, she's also making sure that she's pushing out the core, maintaining stability, and that will transfer more into work for her glutes. The weight is deposited on her heels, even if her feet are in this triangle position. And what this particular variation of a bridge permits is a little bit more work of the inner thighs with the glutes. It targets a little bit of sub-fibers. Some people like them, some people don't. So what you want is that constant tempo going up and down and making sure that you do not rest at the bottom. If you guys do not feel this work at 50 reps, even body weight, it just means you're not squishing enough. Thank you, Max. All right, guys. Without ado, that's day 2 of the home workout plan. Hope you guys enjoy it. Any questions, please leave it in the comment below. Have a good one.